Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for hundreds of millions of years, while humans took only 2 million years to create nuclear bombs. Think about this comparison carefully. Doesn't something seem off? The time of dinosaurs is 80 times that of humans, 80 times. This means that if dinosaurs had developed like humans, they would have colonized the entire galaxy long ago, but they didn't. In 160 million years, dinosaurs didn't even invent a wheel, couldn't use fire, or learn to polish a stone. They only did one thing: eat, sleep, reproduce, and then were wiped out by an asteroid. Why? Were dinosaurs too stupid? No. The truth is much more terrifying because the universe might simply not allow reptiles to evolve into a civilization. Some scientists have even proposed a spine-chilling hypothesis. The emergence of intelligent civilizations requires an extremely cruel selection mechanism. Dinosaurs did not pass this selection, and we humans might just be the lucky ones who survived by chance. Don't rush to be proud of humanity. Of course, it's a good thing. Without intelligence, how could humans stand at the top of the food chain? But have you ever thought about it? Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for hundreds of millions of years, while humans have only been around for a few million years at most. Who lived longer? Dinosaurs. Who lived more successfully? Still dinosaurs. If it weren't for that damned asteroid, dinosaurs might still be ruling the Earth. And with the current trend of human development, who knows, we might just wipe ourselves out one day. So think about it. Is intelligence a success of evolution or a failure? Let's start with the fundamental question. What is the purpose of evolution? Many people think evolution is about becoming smarter, stronger, and more powerful. Wrong. Completely wrong. The only purpose of evolution is to survive and pass on genes. As for how to survive, that's where everyone shows their unique skills. You can grow sharp teeth and claws, you can run very fast, or you can hide underground and play dead. As long as you can survive, it doesn't matter what method you use. Intelligence is just one of countless survival strategies, and it's the most expensive and risky one. Why is intelligence considered expensive? Let me do the math for you. The human brain only accounts for 2% of body weight. But do you know how much energy it consumes? A full 20%. What does this mean? It means that 1/5 of the food you eat in a day is fed to your brain. Even more terrifying is that the energy consumption ratio of a child's brain is higher, reaching 50% or even 60%. This means that for a 5 or 6-year-old child, most of their food is used to nourish the brain. And that's not all. The brain is an extremely fragile organ, and brain cells will start to die if blood supply is cut off for just a few seconds. Other organs in your body can withstand being hungry for 1 or 2 meals, but not the brain. It needs constant care. Now you understand why wisdom is considered a luxury, right? It's too expensive. And for dinosaurs, this investment simply wasn't worth it. Why? Because they didn't need it. The age of dinosaurs was simply a super paradise on Earth. The climate was warm and humid, and the vegetation was as dense as a green ocean. Even Antarctica had forests and animals at that time. Herbivorous dinosaurs could find food every few steps, and they couldn't finish eating even if they flattened a small forest in a day. As for carnivorous dinosaurs, there were plenty of plump prey everywhere. The climate was stable, food was stable, and the predator-prey relationships were also stable. In such an environment, do you think dinosaurs needed to rack their brains to think? Not at all. You might say, even if the environment is good, given enough time, shouldn't dinosaurs gradually become smarter? 1 billion years, even the dullest species should have wised up, right? This is the first misconception of human thinking. Evolution is not about the longer the time, the better. Evolution requires pressure. Without pressure, there is no direction for evolution. Think about it. A Tyrannosaurus is 13 meters long, weighs 6 tons, and can crush bones with a single bite. Does it need to be smart? As long as it opens its mouth, it is the ruler of this land. A brain, if unnecessary, is a burden. Having such a big brain that consumes so much energy is not as beneficial as investing resources in teeth and muscles. This leads to the second key issue. The body structure of dinosaurs from the very beginning locked their path to intelligence. Look at the forelimbs of dinosaurs. The small short arms of the Tyrannosaurus rex have already become a popular meme. Those little claws are not only useless for making tools, but even scratching an itch is difficult. Other large dinosaurs aren't much better. Their forelimbs are either too short, too thick, or meant for walking. Imagine a dinosaur weighing tens of tons bending down to sharpen a stone axe. How comical that scene would be. Its body structure was not designed for developing intelligence from the start. Their template is a hunting machine. A cheek, yeah, not a thinking machine. Some might say, what about small dinosaurs? Indeed, some small dinosaurs had relatively flexible forelimbs, like the Troodon. This creature had a body weight similar to humans, a relatively large brain for a dinosaur, forward-facing eyes for stereoscopic vision, and 4 claws capable of grasping objects. Scientists have estimated that the Troodon's encephalization quotient was as high as 5.3, while a kangaroo's is only 0.7. Canadian paleontologist Dale Russell even proposed a hypothesis that if the asteroid hadn't hit Earth 65 million years ago, Troodon might have evolved into a dinosauroid, becoming the rulers of the Earth. Doesn't that sound like science fiction? But this hypothesis has a fatal flaw. Small dinosaurs are indeed smarter, but they have another limitation: energy. Animals with light body weight simply cannot support a human-level brain. The human brain weighs about 1.4 kilograms and consumes 20% of the body's energy. A troodon weighs only 60 kilograms. So how could it support a brain weighing several hundred grams? Where would the energy come from? This is called the energy bottleneck, small. The bodies of large dinosaurs simply couldn't support the power stations needed for an intelligent civilization. Large dinosaurs had enough energy, but their body structure didn't allow it, creating a deadlock. There's also a deeper reason that few mentioned: the atmospheric environment of the dinosaur era might not have been suitable for brain development. Peter Ward, a paleontologist at the University of Washington, proposed a viewpoint that during certain periods of the Mesozoic era, the atmospheric oxygen content might have been only 12 to 15%, whereas now it is 21%. Do you know what the brain needs most? Oxygen. The brain's demand for oxygen is extremely stringent. If deprived of oxygen for just a few seconds, brain cells start to malfunction. Evolving a high energy consuming brain in a low oxygen environment is extremely difficult. Dinosaurs may not have been unwilling to become smarter, but rather the atmospheric conditions did not allow them to. Now, we know why dinosaurs did not evolve intelligence, but what about humans? How did humans embark on this path? The answer might surprise you. Humans chose to evolve their brains not because of intelligence, but because they were forced to. It's too tragic, really too tragic. Just think about the situation of human ancestors at that time. In terms of strength, they couldn't compete with lions or tigers. In terms of speed, they couldn't outrun cheetahs. In terms of claws and teeth, they were a joke compared to others. Human ancestors on the African savannah were just moving chunks of meat. Any fierce beast could tear them apart. In such a desperate situation, human ancestors had only two paths: either extinction or finding a new way. Thus, a series of forced choices began. Climate change led to forest degradation, forcing human ancestors to come down from the trees, stand up, and walk to see farther and detect danger. Walking upright freed their hands, and nimble hands could grasp things and make tools. With tools, they could hunt and eat meat. Meat is a high-protein, high-energy food, which provided the energy foundation for brain development. Later, they learned to use fire, and cooked food is easier to digest, with higher energy efficiency. This series of chain reactions allowed the brains of human ancestors to grow larger, but this process was not smooth. Research shows that at the most dangerous time, the entire late Homo sapiens population was reduced to only a few hundred individuals, nearly going extinct. This is the cost of choosing to evolve the brain. Now do you understand? Dinosaurs took the path of physical strength, while humans took the path of intellectual tools. These two paths are divergent, mutually exclusive, and cannot be pursued simultaneously. You cannot be both Tyson and Einstein. You cannot dominate with muscles and reshape the world with precise tools. Dinosaurs placed all their resources, energy, and genetic direction into physical ability, strength, weaponization, and gigantism. Once this path is taken too far, there is no turning back. And the human ancestors were driven to the brink, surviving by hiding at night, relying on olfactory memory, and using intelligence and tools, thus embarking on the so-called path of wisdom. Evolution is not a fair competition. Evolution is a game of niche allocation. The path of the dinosaurs was stable and successful, and they had no reason to change. Humans, on the other hand, were forced into wisdom by dire circumstances. So even if dinosaurs were given 100 million or 200 million years, they probably wouldn't reach civilization because their success trapped them. It's not about insufficient time, but the wrong direction. Finally, let me mention something truly terrifying to ponder. Some people say dinosaurs existed for 160 million years without evolving intelligence. So did not a single dinosaur develop civilization? Scientists have actually seriously considered this question. Dinosaur fossils from the Triassic to the Cretaceous have been found in large numbers in every period, but no traces of tools or buildings have been discovered in any period. So many types and such a long period of dinosaur fossils have been preserved, yet not a single tool. What does this indicate? This indicates that dinosaurs never embarked on the path to civilization. 160 million years and not a single dinosaur, Newton, appeared. Some might say that perhaps dinosaur civilization was so advanced that it erased all traces of itself. Come on, even the Trisolarans couldn't do that. You can leave your bone fossils in the strata, but erase all traces of tools. That's not advanced, that's magic. So dinosaurs did not evolve into an intelligent civilization, not because they were stupid, not because there wasn't enough time, but because they simply didn't need to. In the world of dinosaurs, whoever stopped to think would be eaten. Large carnivorous dinosaurs were constantly upgrading their hunting skills. Large herbivorous dinosaurs were desperately growing bigger, growing long horns and armor plates, and small dinosaurs were busy improving their running speed and alertness. No evolutionary path pushed them towards abstract thinking, language structure, or social cooperation. The emergence of humans is the result of a series of coincidences stacked together. Climate change, forests disappearing, being forced down from trees, walking upright, freeing hands, learning to use fire, eating cooked food, brain development, the emergence of language, and the formation of society. If any link had gone wrong, there would be no humans today. We are not the inevitability of evolution. We are the accident of evolution. It is normal that dinosaurs did not evolve a civilization, and it is abnormal that humans did. So next time when you look up at the stars and marvel at the greatness of humanity, don't forget that on the cosmic scale, dinosaurs are the true success story. They existed for 160 million years, while humans are just newborns. Can we outlive the dinosaurs? No one knows. Maybe one day when humans are also extinct, the next intelligent species will dig up our fossils and ask the same question. Humans existed for millions of years. Why didn't they leave the solar system? By then, we might just be another dinosaur.